Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm your host, FD for Searchpack.tv, and today we thought we should bring you a DYOR risk evaluation on Gunzilla Games. And here I'm talking of Gunz, the layer 1 blockchain developed by Gunzilla Games, ticker symbol Gunz. So it will be, as usual, our DYOR risk evaluation where we are evaluating Gunz layer 1 using our DYOR risk evaluation where we apply our 13 elements in decentralization, security, scaling, interoperability, the project team, use cases, social media presence via X, as well as on Discord, project use cases, and tokenomics. But before I jump into this review, guys, please know that I am not a financial advisor. I'm just some dude on the internet who likes everything crypto. And if you are looking for financial advice, guys, by now you know what to do. Please approach someone who is actually trying to give you financial advice. The information contained in this video is just for educational as well as entertainment purposes. And it's also not meant for UK audiences for the obvious reasons, of course. So that said, let's come back to Gunz, the layer 1 blockchain, a DYOR risk evaluation. Let's start by describing what Gunz is. Gunz is a layer 1 blockchain designed for AAA Web3 gaming, developed by Gunzilla Games, aiming to revolutionize the gaming industry by integrating blockchain technology to provide players with true ownership of in-game assets. It powers a comprehensive gaming ecosystem which services tailored to the needs of both developers and players. Built on Avalanche, the Gunz layer 1 blockchain offers a scalable, secure, and efficient infrastructure tailored specifically for gaming applications. Originally created to support a community-driven economy for Gunzilla's flagship title, Off the Grid or OTG, Gunz has evolved into a full-featured platform offering blockchain-native infrastructure essential for modern gaming development. And if you are not in the know as well, the Gunz token at the time of recording has been announced to launch via Binance on the 31st of March, which is a few days from today. And we'll cover some of the mechanics and some of the tokenomics in this video, but we'll also do another video separately where we are looking at our strategy, and we are just hoping that that video is completely edited and posted before the launch date of the 31st. We'll cover some of that in a separate video, of course. So what are some of the key features for Gunz? Gunz enables players to convert in-game items into non-fungible tokens or NFTs, thereby granting them full ownership and the ability to trade, sell, or hold these assets independently. Players can also acquire in-game items through gameplay, convert them into NFTs, and engage in player-driven economy where the market dynamics are dictated by supply and demand. And finally, Gunz provides developers with APIs and SDKs to integrate blockchain features into their games, including minting engine for creating tokens and NFTs, a customizable blockchain scanner, a companion app for mobile access, as well as marketplace functionalities. Let's move on to the value proposition now being offered by Gunz, the layer 1. Gunz addresses key issues in traditional gaming, such as centralized control over digital items and the inability to trade these items outside the gaming environment. By leveraging blockchain technology, Gunz empowers players with true ownership, fostering a decentralized gaming ecosystem where players have more control over their digital assets. Through the Gunz software development kit or SDK and white label components, developers can build and launch their own projects on the Gunz blockchain, integrating features like marketplace and NFT minting engines. So it is a proper layer 1 built on Avalanche network, but it is also an independent layer 1. Moving on to decentralization, one of the 13 elements we review as part of our DYOR risk evaluation. How decentralized is Gunz blockchain? Gunz operates as a layer 1 blockchain on Avalanche, which allows for a customized and dedicated blockchain environment. While this provides benefits in terms of performance and control, the level of decentralization depends on the number and distribution of validators within the subnet. The involvement of entities like Delphi Ventures as validators suggests a move towards a decentralized network, but the overall decentralization is contingent upon broader participation in the network's governance structure. While leveraging Avalanche's robust core infrastructure, Gunz operates independently, utilizing its own unique validator set. It employs Avalanche's established consensus protocol. I'm sure it is called Stallman, but correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the comment section. But it also incorporates a permission model for smart contract deployment, allowing only authorized addresses to deploy code. So it also offers permissioned access. Any thoughts, guys? Let us know in the comment section. Moving on to the next element, which is security. Security in Gunz is underpinned by the Avalanche consensus mechanism, known for its robustness and quick finality. By building on Avalanche, Gunz inherits these security features, ensuring that transactions are processed securely and efficiently. Additionally, the use of in-game tokens for gas fees and the customization of Gunz Layer 1 contribute to a secure and user-friendly environment. Security audits for the Gunz blockchain itself were completed by Hacken. Moving on to scaling. How scalable is the Gunz blockchain? Scalability is a core advantage of Gunz, achieved through its foundation on the Avalanche Avalanche network. This setup enables high transaction throughput and low latency, essential for maintaining smooth and responsive gaming experiences, even under increased traffic. The customization of the Gunz Layer 1 ensures that the blockchain can handle the demands of large-scale gaming applications without compromising performance. It also delivers exceptional throughput and minimal latency, achieving sub-second transaction finality, averaging 0.8 seconds, and offering theoretical throughput exceeding 4,500 transactions per second, or TPS. How about interoperability? How does the Gunz blockchain reach out outside of its own boundaries? You're talking of within Avalanche ecosystem as well as outside the Avalanche ecosystem. Well, as a layer 1 on the Avalanche network, Gunz benefits from Avalanche's architecture, which is designed to facilitate interoperability among its layer 1s and potentially with external blockchains via its EVM compatibility mechanics. This design allows for seamless communication and asset transfer between different blockchain networks, thereby enhancing the versatility of the Gunz platform. There are also plans to utilize layer 0 to allow the Gunz chain to support cross-chain functionality. And we know layer 0 is protocol for interoperability. Moving on to the project T, how many team members are behind the Gunz blockchain? Well, official information is saying 8 core team members, but I'm sure there are other team members as well. So 8 according to the official information via different sources. Social media presence via X, formerly Twitter, Gunz boasts just over 208,800 followers. And via Discord, 28,900 Discord members. Let's move on to the use cases for Gunz, for both the Gun token as well as the infrastructure of the Gunz blockchain. Let's start with the token then. The Gun, which is the universal in-game currency for all first-party titles, including the current flagship title of Off the Grid or OTG, powering all in-game trades and transactions. Gun is the exclusive currency for gas fees within the Gunz ecosystem. The Gun token also fuels validator NFTs, enabling them to function. Future updates will also allow upgrading validator NFTs to earn rewards from multiple games on Gunz beyond Off the Grid. Hardware validators receive Gun, the token, as rewards for validating on-chain transactions. And moving on to the infrastructure, the Gunz infrastructure. If you look at the Off the Grid, which is the first game to implement Gunz, it is a cyberpunk-themed battle royale game. In Off the Grid, players can collect valuable items and convert them into NFTs, adding real-world value to their gaming efforts. Other gaming studios can also leverage the Gunz SDK and white label components to build and launch their own projects on the Gunz blockchain, integrating features like marketplace and NFT minting engines. Moving on to the tokenomics, the numbers now that matter. Ticker symbol GUN, GUN. Total supply with a hard cap is 10 billion, and 10 billion being the hard cap. Circulating supply at launch, like I said, at the time of recording, is not yet launched, but it will be launching on the 31st of March. You're looking at 604.5 million tokens, equivalent to 6% at TGE. What about the token allocation itself? How were the tokens distributed? Well, you got the private investment option, which was private A, is 1.2 billion or 12.5%, and private round B, 2 billion or 20%, strategic round, 500 million or 5%, key opinion leaders or KO round, 30 million or 0.3%, treasury, 1.3 billion or 13%, community incentive, 400 million or 4%, liquidity pool, 300 million or 3%, NFT validator staking, 510.5 million or 5.1%, Gunz Foundation, 900 million or 9%, founders and team, 1.28 billion or 12.805%, advisors, 529 million or 5.29%, platform rewards, 1 billion or 10%, and like I said, total token supply is 10 billion. And according to our own evaluation of the information presented in this tokenomics document, insider token allocation amounts to 80%, which means this project is favoring insiders, not the wider community, but insiders or those who participated at the beginning of the project, which there's nothing wrong with that. But just know that there will be a lot of token dilutions throughout the period, and the idea that they try and launch when they know you're in a full bull market means they want to extract as much value as possible, which is understandable, is their choice, and the investors need their rewards. Having said that, there are going to be some staggered token unlocks, vesting schedules and stuff, and I do believe that community incentives will be unlocked on day one, liquidity pool on day one, so you're talking of 7% of the available will be unlocked at day one, which is around 700 million. That's what they say. The rest, there is a cliff, for example, each platform reward they start unlocking from month one, which is as soon as it locks, they start unlocking the platform rewards and they fully vest in 12 months. Everyone else is between 6 and 12 months, which is okay, but there is going to be a lot of token dilution. So if you do not hold the Gunz token, or you were not involved in the early rounds of fundraising like myself, maybe the best time to buy the Gunz token is when we actually enter a bear market, which will be brilliant. But we'll also cover some of the price predictions that I think the Gunz token will launch at, and I'm also hoping that that video can be posted before the token actually launches, because in that video we'll be looking at, based on the funds raised, we are looking at approximately what will be the launch price and the best price to go in, best levels to take profits, and so forth. If you want to know more about that, please click the notification bell as well as the subscribe button so that you don't miss on that video. It may also turn out that this video comes after that one, so we're not sure, but we're going to try and rush both videos. So that's the summary of what the Gunz is. Let's now go to the scoring part, where we are looking at the scores we've allocated to the Gunz blockchain and the Gunz token. And a quick rundown of those 13 elements once more. You got decentralization, security, scaling, interoperability, the project team, social media presence via X, formerly Twitter, as well as via Discord. Age of the project use cases, tokens issued at launch, total tokens in circulation at the time of recording, maximum tokens available, as well as insider token allocation. So kicking us off is decentralization, 5 out of 10, on security, 5 out of 10, scaling, 10 out of 10, interoperability, 7.5 out of 10, project team, 5 out of 10, social media presence via X, formerly Twitter, 7.5 out of 10, social media presence via Discord, 7.5 out of 10, age of the project, 2.5 out of 10, use cases, 10 out of 10, tokens issued at project launch, 2.5 out of 10, total tokens in circulation at the time of recording, 2.5 out of 10, maximum tokens available, 2.5 out of 10, and insider token allocation at 80%. Crazy insider token allocation. Therefore, we are going to give the Gunz layer 1 0 points out of 10, because I think that token allocation is terrible. For a project with so much promise, they messed the tokenomics. That's just being greedy, or investors were throwing around their weight. They want more returns at the expense of retail, of course. So guys, those are the scores we have allocated to the Gunz blockchain. Any thoughts? Let us know in the comment section. The aggregate score for the Gunz token is coming up at 67.5 points out of 130, which puts these projects within the could go to zero category, right at the bottom part of that range. Any thoughts, guys, about what you think about the scores we've allocated to Gunz layer 1, the creators of the grid game that everyone is waiting and anticipating to kick off the gaming season? Let us know in the comment section, guys. Do I currently hold, like I said, Gunz? No, I don't, but I think I should hold it, not this time around, maybe during the later parts or during the next cycle. If you want to know what I would suggest as my own accumulation levels, if I indeed go into the Gunz token during this cycle, you need to watch a separate video on the entry prices, price predictions for the Gunz and so forth. That's where I'll probably share more about my entry price. If I were to enter during this current cycle, most likely it will be the next, but this cycle I've got my entry level targets as well as my exit targets and strategies. Want to know more about that? Click subscribe if you're not subscribed, notification, so that when that video drops you won't miss out. Guys, this is it for our review of the Gunz blockchain with its token Gun, G-U-N. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment section. Until the next one, this is FD for switchfactor.tv signing out for now. Bye.